Can somebody tell me why when a guy goes through a breakup, the first thing he does is download Tinder?
Well, that's because most men don't have rosters or backup plans, so they like to wait until their relationship is fully over before they start pursuing somebody else.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
And not only that, there was a study or a survey done saying women admitted, I think it was 50% of women admitted that they have a backup plan in case their marriage fails. And I believe this to be 100% true because I remember having conversations with a few women who admitted to knowing who they were going to date next while they were in a relationship. I've literally had women admit this to me with a straight face. So brothers, this is not a game, and they wonder where the saying "she's not yours, it's just your turn" came from. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump into the next video.
Men with no hose. Where are you?
Hey, one of those guys with no hose. I thought I would create this diagram for you ladies that are serious about finding us, because this will kind of pin our location. Here I have the way that you ladies like to rate men. You got your 10, 9s, and 8s. Now these are the cream of the crop, the apex of the male species. They're extremely good looking. They got a lot of money. Their Johnsons hang low. Every woman in the world would love to be with a 10, 9, or 8. Then you got a 7 or a 6. Now they're not quite on the levels of 10, 9s, and 8s, but they are above average. Usually it's going to be a good looking guy with an average or small Johnson, or it's going to be an ugly guy with a big Johnson, or it's going to be an ugly guy with a small Johnson, but he's got a lot of money. Then you got your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s. Now women like to lump this all up into one number and identify it as instantly swipe left. This is the area you seek. This is the no-fly zone. This is the barren wasteland of female attention. Now, even though 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s are very loyal men, you guys don't reply to our messages because we're holding a fish in a picture, or we're wearing a hat and glasses, or we're 45 years old and we're still trying to use our yearbook picture as our profile pic, or, you know, we cropped our ex out of the picture because we don't take really good pictures and that happened to be a good picture. That's us. Now, let me explain how we can fix this imbalance. First, this is how we rate you women, 10, 9s, and 8s. These are the most beautiful women in the world. These are the women that don't need makeup, they don't need their hair done, they don't need nice clothes, they're just naturally beautiful. They're so gorgeous you could turn all the lights off and even their shadow is fine as hell. Then you got a 7, 6s, and 5s. Now, with enough makeup and doing their hair and wearing the right clothes, they can give the illusion of being a 10, 9, and 8. But you'll find once you wake up to them in the morning, they're nothing more than shapeshifters. Then you got your 5, 4s, and 3s. Now, these are the girls you date when you're on a budget. You don't really want to take them anywhere, but you want to floss on social media like you got a really fine girlfriend. 5, 4, and 3 can get it done. They can be as beautiful and look any way that you need them to. Then you got your 2s and the 1s. We're not going to speak on them. What causes this imbalance is the 7, 6s, and 5s are convinced they're 10, 9s, and 8s. Then you got your 5, 4s, and 3s. All they do is sit around all day and look at their pictures, and they're convinced that they're 10, 9s, and 8s. Hell, even the 2s and 1s are like, I think I'm a solid 7 or 8. Now, the problem that's occurring is because 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s think they're a 10, 9, or 8, they all want to contact a 10, 9, or 8 or 7, 6 because they feel like that's what they deserve. But all 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 does is because they're really not good enough for them, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 constantly gets used and cheated on. And they do not want to accept the fact that in reality, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is not actually good enough to get a 10, 9, or 8. And you may be able to swing a 7 or 6, but you better be on point. So if you ladies would just be a little bit more honest with yourself, we'd all have hoes.
I'm mad as hell that man called 5, 6s, and 7s shapeshifter. Oh man, I'm sorry you guys. We gotta throw a little bit of comedy in here, right? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that clip was pretty funny, bro. Oh my gosh, shapeshifters. That's hilarious. Let's keep it moving. I mean, back to some seriousness. This next clip is what you guys really came here for. Check this out. But this was kind of funny too, for real.
Life is just not easy for the woman when she hits a certain age. We're talking about women who've kind of had this high life and then they've stopped getting offers because maybe now she's hit like 38, 40. And then it's almost like they've kind of gone into this dark hole now. It's so toxic. It's like horrible.
Well, here's the thing. Most men don't feel sorry for those women, and I'll tell you why. The reason men don't feel sorry for them is because the experience that she begins to go through when she's older is the experience 90% of men go through every single day. The guy who works at the post office, the guy who helped you pack your bag, the guy who delivered your Amazon parcel, the guy in your class, the guy that you worked with, most guys are invisible. It is only the high value guys that catches women's attention, the guy who's tall, attractive and shaped successful. So when women who have had that taste of the high life, have been that desirable, gotten all the attention, everything, they then get to a point where now they're being treated how most guys are treated. Guys don't feel sorry for them. A lot of guys feel that if you wanted to have a partner, have a family and settle down, you get to that point in life and you haven't done that, it's because you fucked up, because you definitely had an abundance of opportunity to do that. So it's very difficult for a lot of guys to have sympathy, because for a lot of guys it's like, this is how it's been for us since day one, and most of us don't even get to a point where we can attract a girl like you. You've been there, you've had the chance to get those guys, but because you decided to play around, maybe you didn't want it serious, and that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but you have to accept what comes with the path that you choose.
Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at the hamster wheels going. And you heard her, she said, oh yeah, I understand it. I get it now. Yeah. Y'all wonder why I say it so much on this channel. This was one of the hardest red pills to swallow, bro, when I first started understanding female nature, bro. Men have to build and earn their value. Women are born with it. This is why when women say, oh, you should do this and did it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Excuse me?
We do not care.
You don't have to build yourself up like I have to. So excuse me if I don't got any sympathy or any empathy for your troubles in your dating life, when more than likely you've probably had 2, 3, 4 times as more opportunities than I have, and it's simply just off of the fact that you hit the genetic lottery. And even as a man, if I hit the genetic lottery, although that does make it easier for me to attract women and date, I still got to bring everything else to the table, because a woman ain't checking for no bum. She might screw him, but she ain't gonna take him serious. Versus a man, he'll deal with a woman that's a bum as long as she ain't a headache and she's consistently giving him sex. So let's not even sit over here and act like it's the same thing. But I'm telling you, bro, when any of you guys that are new to this space, this is gonna be the toughest red pill for you to swallow, man. It's for you to accept that women got it on easy mode, and when their value starts to decline, that's when yours starts to incline. And she was being a little kind with 38 and 40. Let's be honest here. We know the wall hits a little sooner than that, but you know, women such as herself who are a little bit more on the higher attractive scale, and you know, if they work out, they can push it back a little bit. But I don't know, I think 38, 40 was probably being a little bit kind. On to the next clip.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay. Do you think dating gets easier for you as you age?
Oh my god, no. Actually, no. It seems the opposite. In high school, it was so easy. Dude, when you get older and you move to a new town or wherever, and only people you see is at work and the grocery store, you're like, shit, how do I meet people?
How do you feel about sex before marriage?
Yes, but if you're in a relationship, for me at least. Okay. I'm at a stage now where I want more commitment and someone serious rather than just someone just gonna hit it and quit it. Not a fan of that anymore.
So why'd you start making men wait until you were in a relationship?
Because I want to see that you actually want me for me, not just my body.
Did those men make you feel like you were just being tossed around?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Quite literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much time do we have? Do we have 2 hours? Or like?
Notice, pay attention to the word she said, not into that anymore.
She belongs to the streets.
So yes, fellas, this is what happens, man. This is what happens. This is why men don't have sympathy for you, because we know during y'all best years, Y'all are doing what that woman is doing. She had her fun in her 20s. Now she wants guys to work harder to do what guys didn't have to do in order to get the same access as the guys before him. And she's older now. She's not in her peak anymore. That's why men don't have sympathy. Y'all moving backwards. And it's all because y'all bought into this effiness and this empowerment. Let's keep it moving.
What's the most thirstiest, simplest message that you've received in your DMs, Facebook, etc.?
So I had a guy say to me, "Girl, you're a nurse. I need mouth to mouth. Come resuscitate me."
What about you?
I mean, I've had like, damn, I should have been your baby daddy.
I don't want to say that.
What about you?
Hey, beautiful. You look so gorgeous, sweet, and beautiful lady. I'm interested in having you as my sugar baby. I'll be paying you $6,000 weekly allowance. I love you, and I know your friend Tiara. Hit me up.
You took that $6,000?
I'm good. Because, like, $6,000 ain't free.
The reason why I had y'all do that exercise was for truly one reason. So the woman can see, you ladies can see that you're not that special. Because the same thing a doing to Brandy is the same doing to Francis, same thing doing to Savannah, and the same thing is doing to Dana. The problem is with the simps when they do too much, because then it gives the woman an over sense of ego, and you could have a girl that's really like a 2, but she's thinking she's a 10, so she's disqualifying guys that she should actually be dating, but those other guys that she's getting attention from only want to hit. So she's 30 or 35, 40 now, and she can't get no serious relationship from men, and then she's talking about, oh, all men are crap. Well, all men aren't crap. You just disqualified all the other that really would take you seriously.
And there you have it, man. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, bro. I try to bring those last 3 or 4 clips together, all related to the same thing. You know, women hitting that wall, getting in their 30s and 40s, and you know, the same argument and the same boo-hoo, crocodile tears. But we all know, man, they have been indoctrinated to have their 3 or 4 phase and they fun in their 20s, and then turn around and expect the good men to take them seriously in their 30s. And what you're starting to see is a lot of attractive women in their 30s and 40s are single, and in some cases single and childless. And I'm talking attractive women. I know a lot of attractive women in their 30s or 40s that are single. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell and notification. Make sure y'all hitting that notification bell. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel. Unplugged Traveler link is in the description, as well as my latest mixtape, Lost Music Volume 1. And if you want to purchase any of the merch, check out the spreadshot.com link. The link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all, deuces.